and welcome to episode 3 of Fill That Sketchbook. Hope you're drawing lots and getting your sketchbooks filled up. And if not, and you're just following along, that's awesome too. Hopefully you're feeling inspired and getting ready to start a sketchbook or starting to fill up sketchbooks you have laying around. So far, we're on week 3 now, and the goal is to finish the sketchbook and have a sketchbook flip on January 1st of 2019. So this will be my first sketchbook to be filled up. I have tons of sketchbooks that I've started. I've done a few pages in, but this is the first one that I'll have fully completed. So a little over halfway through now. So I have about 15 more 2-page spreads or 30 more 1-page deals if I do it that way. So today I decided to draw some faces, and so I just went over on Pinterest and saw some portraits, and I wasn't trying to get an exact likeness or anything, but I wanted to try out my Inktense pencils. I did this one in the corner below, and I really liked how it turned out, so I thought I would do some more of those, and I thought I would jump on and make a video. So just using pencil and then Inktense and some water, just a brush like that I use for watercolor. So I had a lot of fun doing these, and this is something I've done a lot of. So within my sketchbook, I have found I did some hands because those are difficult for me. I don't usually do them, and I'm finding some things out about myself basically. So hands, I don't have the attention to detail for them for some reason. I find faces very interesting. So I'm trying to cultivate just across the board, anything I draw, an interest in, capturing the essence of it instead of just, I don't know, just thinking it's not important or something. I'm not sure exactly where my mind is on that, but I know with faces I really like drawing like eyes and just like drawing faces. So it captures my interest more, and so I'm able to focus better on that, I guess I would say. So like hands and even like landscapes, I'm finding that I have a harder time focusing on the details. And like even with a landscape, I noticed when I was painting that that you kind of focus on detail, but you kind of don't in a way because it's so big and you do have to edit things out. So I'm even learning that as an artist to edit things, and I do that with portraiture too. I don't draw every wrinkle or every crease, of skin or every shadow, but just to simplify things in a way and get the shapes, but still when you're going in to draw it, you focus on what you want to have the viewer see. So like with portraits, it's usually the eyes, so that's why I do well with portraits. I know the eyes or the expression or maybe even just some of the colors I'm going to use. I'm excited about those. So for hands, I would need to focus on probably more gestural drawings and capturing the motion in the hand even, and not just drawing it like it's just a thing, I guess I would say. So that's helping me, and I do have some pages in my sketchbook I don't like very well. I will say that, so you'll see those in the flip, but I think it's good because I got over that hurdle of just drawing, and it doesn't have to be perfect, this is a sketchbook, and just practicing what I see. And I noticed with time, things are becoming more intuitive and are coming to me, like the layout of the page, things like that. At first I was like looking at other artists' pages, but I'm not doing that so much anymore. I'm just trying to go with what I like and what I think looks good. So just the more you're in your sketchbook, I think the more you'll develop a pattern or a habit, or you kind of know what you lean towards as far as setting up a page and stuff like that. So I had drawn this one girl in the corner first, and then I wanted to draw another girl up at the top, and then I knew when I drew another one I would do in odd numbers because that's usually pleasing to the eye. So I knew I was going to do 3 on this page. So on the other page I may either do like 5 or 1 big portrait. We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but you'll find out on January 1st what I decided to do. Now, I was finding that with these Inktense, I really like the color palette of the lower one. I so on this one, and then, but again, this is part of sketchbook. It's all experimental, so then you do start to find things you really like. So if you want, you can make notes in your sketchbook. I didn't, because I only own 6 Inktense pencils, so I know which colors they are, but I really like them, and they were fun to use. I like that they leave a little bit of a line mark, but then they blur out and look very watercolory. So they're a lot of fun to use. And then What else have I learned? I don't know. I'd be curious to know what you guys have learned, or things that are helping you get into your sketchbook. I know some things that have helped me to keep getting into my sketchbook is I carry it in my purse. At night I do put it over by my bed too, so that I could draw at night. Or and when it's in my purse, then I could take it out if I was somewhere. And then I have it I'm ready to go in my office too. So it's like I'm just carrying it around. So I'm remembering it, even if I don't have the chance to draw at that moment. I'm just remembering it, and I'm keeping a few supplies in a little pouch so that I have something at least, so I could at least draw with the pencil or these Inktense. They're easy to tote around. I haven't taken my watercolors out, but I would like to do that. So I'd like to go maybe like to a coffee shop and sit and draw and have my watercolors. So I did find some groups, and I haven't gone and done anything because it's on the weekend and that's when I spend time with my family. But a lot of people meet. So there's like meetup.com or something like that. There's artists on there, and they go and do plein air painting, or they go and they might sketch each other at the bookstore or something like that. So there's a lot of meetups, so you can look for something like that as well. Again, I haven't done any of that just because of the timing of when they choose to meet up, so I may have to start my own meetup group, but we'll see. Right now I want to get in the habit first before I go out and be social with it, because I notice I focus, I don't really talk a lot, so yet. But I think as you become a better artist, you maybe can a little bit more when you're just sketching. But we'll see if I would like to add a social aspect to it more. But that's what's great about YouTube too. We have a little community here, so it's going strong and it's a lot of fun. And I'm so excited to see all your posts. And I would love to hear what you've been doing and what you're finding, and if keeping the sketchbook every day, trying to draw every day, if that's helping you as an artist, if you're finding that you're becoming more creative, getting more ideas. That's another thing I've noticed, is I'm a little bit more inspired in getting more ideas and noticing things more. So before I would always be like, I don't know what to draw. But now I'm just like, oh, it's not even a big deal. I'm just like, I'm going to draw hair, or I'm going to draw hands. So just a lot of the ideas I have, and then I'm excited to try it, and I can just sit down and draw. So hope you're keeping your sketchbook and having a lot of fun with this, and thank you so much for stopping by and following along. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. You can follow along on the journey on Instagram as well at #fillthatsketchbook. Thank you, and see you again next time.